self-storage compared to multifamily, and you talk about that expense ratio, let's just say they're 50-50, right? Let's just say 50 cents of every dollar goes to an NOI in both cases. Well, 50% of $1,000 in rent for a multifamily unit, right? Let's say that's 1,000 square feet. That unit is 1,000 square feet. They pay $1,000 a month. That's $1 per foot in rent, right? If I got a 10 by 10, that's 100 square feet, and that person pays $100 per month, that's also $1 per foot, right? So they're both $1 per foot, but 50% of $1,000 in rent is $500. 50% of $100 in rent is $50. So the magnitude, the amount that you get in multifamily is nearly, 10 times as much as you get in self-storage. So it's just something like sometimes people don't realize that, oh, I'm gonna go jump into self-storage, where you're not gonna make as much money on a monthly basis if you buy a facility. Now your risk can be a little bit lower because if you have $1 million, you can maybe buy 15 to 25 units. It depends on the per door price, right? In self-storage, if you have $1 million, you can buy maybe 150 to 200 units. So your occupancy, your vacancy risk is much lower in that sense in self-storage. So there's trade-offs. So back to what I was saying, I've got nothing to sell anybody. You got to think it through and say, okay, what are the trade-offs in everything I'm looking at and what makes sense for the type of investor that I am and what I like. And if self-storage makes sense for you, then jump right in and